I'm a fighter, always have been. In the ring and in business. 30 years of battles, rising, falling, rebuilding. I've made money, I've lost money, but it wasn't until I created Zapata Systems was I able to really climb my way out. But the toughest fight, it wasn't physical. It was watching money walk out the door week after week, whether to vendors charging too much or labor not justifying the revenue. That money stress, it doesn't always stay at work. It follows you home, turns into arguments, cold dinners, and broken peace. And then there's the IRS, back taxes, deadlines, pressure you can't punch your way out of. Zapata Systems shows you what you're really paying. It gives you control, leverage, and savings. This isn't about surviving. It's about winning. You're in a fight. Start acting like it. Zapata Systems. Fight smarter.
They say how this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bank rolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle, stack that duck, forget your hustle on. Go ride for your brother when he come.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Chopping Up with Diz and Los, brought to you by Zapata Systems. I'm Diz, that's Los.
Yo, what up, professionals?
Los, so you're up in Mexico, huh?
I'm out here catching rays, hanging out with the family. I'm on a vacation, you know.
That's good. I'll be on vacation next week. We'll do a short show today and a short show next week. But
Nice.
couple things. Let's get right into it so we get this show on the road. Did you happen to see the two signings that the Jets have?
Big. Sauce and Garrett Wilson. That's pretty big, man, you know.
I was okay with the Wilson one, but I wasn't really too giving Sauce Gardner the highest paid cornerback in the league. You know, last year was not a good season for him.
No, but you know what? They got two young bucks that they need to lock down early because God forbid that they just go off this year. Next year, they would have been asking for top tier money. The Jets gave them what they're worth right now, but they needed to do that now because they would have walked for way more next year. Like Garrett Wilson, they already seen it during training camp, what he's producing with him and Justin Fields. Yo, they are going to put up numbers this year. Big things coming out of New York Jets camp. And you know what? Great job for the New York Jets locking in their future wide receiver to their team for the foreseeable future.
And they signed Justin Fields for how many years?
Justin Fields is there, I think, 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so they don't have to worry about him until a couple of years down the road.
No, the only thing they're gonna have to worry about is if he tears it up this year, that extension is gonna cost the New York Jets a lot of money.
It will.
You know?
Hey, you know, you gotta do something over there because just like the Giants, we're starting to make some noise over there. I happen to see that some NFL blogger was talking about how the Giants might have the top 3 defense in the whole league.
That's big, man. So that's what we need, man. We need the defense to do what they do, man, and just help because we were struggling for the past couple of years. Our defense was really, you know, they were good, but they weren't that top tier-esque defense. Now, with the pickup of Carter, and now we got Burns, Sexy Dexy, and Thibodeau together. Oh my God! So and with Adebo and Holland, yo, all these guys put together is gonna be a lethal impact in the NFC.
And they're young, so that's the good thing.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Giants season this year.
Just a sad note, over 4th of July weekend, did you happen to hear about Najee Harris with the firework going off about his face or his eye and particles?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's right if they're downplaying it. Like a lot of reports are saying that it's not that serious, but I don't know, man. Anything in the eye, man, and that's gonna really mess up your vision. Like when you're looking downfield, man, like you know, you're a running back, man. You need clear vision. So like I'm not a running back, so I don't know how impactful it's going to be. We're only time will tell when we see him on the field. But listen, Najee Harris is not like a standard athlete, man. He has the pedigree in him. So, you know, I know he played in Pittsburgh and now he's with the San Diego Chargers, right? So, You know, we'll see, man, how he recovers. Hopefully he does good. I would hate to see him, you know, not go back to the way he was. But, you know, he should be all right. I think he'll be all right.
All right. Well, and another thing that's going on, Terry McLaurin Another report came out that he's not happy with how negotiations are going.
Wow,
That's
so
someone they do not want to
still
lose.
there.
They don't want to lose them.
Yeah, so you know what? You're gonna have to really put a close eye on that one before the regular season, because if you see him hold out, that might be a problem in Washington, man. You need your number one receiver locked in and ready to go for the season.
That's true. And before we get into the Major League Baseball, the Home Run Derby, and All-Star Game, did you happen to see Terry Bridgewater got suspended from being a high school football coach? Did you see that?
I didn't get to read the full article on that, but like, fill me in. What happened?
So basically, he was like paying for Uber rides for them. I mean, taking care of them, making sure their bodies are healthy, making sure they have food. I mean, doing what college does right now. You know,
So he was basically being like a sponsor, like basically taking care of the players.
Yeah,
On
and they
his own.
suspended him for the year.
Wow, that's messed up, man.
And they were undefeated last year, so it kind of sucks, you know. But I mean, I would have done the same thing if I have the money to do that. I would do the same thing if I'm coaching.
Yeah, he does. Well, he does have the money, man. He's got paid all those millions, and so he can do that. But again, there's rules, man. There's rules in there's rules in the NFL. There's rules in high school too, man. You can't just be paying for players to have dinners and like going out like that, because they're gonna think that like you're you're baiting them to you can't be doing that, man. You gotta follow the rules.
I know. Going to the baseball, have you? Did you watch the Home Run Derby or no?
I saw a glimpse of it, man. Cal Raleigh, and then that.
And you were big on him in the beginning of the year. You said that,
on the low, right? That's good, man. It's good, man. You need a change. You hate, you know what I'm saying? You want to see a new name out there. You hate seeing the regular names, winning it every year.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good for baseball, man. It drives excitement.
And he's having an MVP year so far, and he wins the Home Run Derby, starting catcher for the the AL.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna take a look at the game and see who tonight? Because my prediction is American League 5, National League 3.
Yeah, it's kind of sad because Soto's not in it, man. But it's all good.
But you got Lindor. Is Lindor the only one that made it for the Mets?
I think Lindor did. Polar Pete do? I don't know if Polar Pete is a sub or not.
Probably. But I'm not. All-Star games are not the same. I mean, it's not the same again. It's just nothing is the same like it was when we were kids.
Yeah. Tonight, I'm over here at the Riviera Maya, Mexico, on vacation. So tonight, it's raining right now. So tonight, I think there's like a magic show, but I'm gonna try to sneak out and watch the All-Star game if I can.
Ooh, talking about rain, are you getting any updates about the rain in Jersey where you're at right now?
Yo, I heard there's like floods everywhere.
The subway, there's a video of a subway. The water's just coming through, and they're just recording it. It's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Are you in a flood zone by your house?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God.
Did you see the summer league? Did you happen to see any of the summer league, NBA summer leagues?
No, I have not. Oh, the only thing I got to see a glimpse before I went on vacation, I saw the Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Lakers. So I got to see Cooper Flag versus Bronny a little bit.
Yeah.
Which was, it was pretty good, what I mean? But it's still early, man. They're like, Cooper Flag is in the beginning stages of his career, so you really can't see his in his full element. You know what I mean? You get to see like some flashes, but Bronny's been there already. He's been a full year in the league.
Yep.
So he knows. So Bronny right now is a little seasoned. So, we'll wait to see until the season gets started. We get to see them really show what they can do.
Yeah, because they shut Cooper Flag down for the rest of the year for the summer league.
They have to, because you got to save
points
him.
the second game, and they're like, shut him down.
Yup.
Shut him down.
But what's up with the Boston Celtics? They're still dismantling that whole team.
They are.
Any news on Al Horford? Any signings? Is he going anywhere?
They're talking about Golden State.
Al Horford and Golden State?
That's the last update I've heard was Golden State.
That's big. And then Damian Lillard's still out there, huh?
He is still out there.
He's thinking of he's out there talking crazy like comeback mode. Like he wants I think he's more pissed that Giannis knew that he was going to get traded and didn't say nothing to him or cut. But that's all it takes. He's like his drive right now. Like he wants to go back into the league, get signed, and like go for it's Dame time. He wants that title, so he's going to go to he's going to a contender.
I think he's going to Miami.
Yeah, but is Miami really a contender?
Not really.
No,
They're
he has
not.
to go to like a established contender, man.
I mean,
He can,
the West is going to be tight. You need to stay in the East.
yeah. We'll see,
I
man.
don't-
We'll see. New York,
yeah.
I heard New York, but Damian Lillard in New York, I don't know, man. All that money.
Maybe
He's
Brooklyn, not the Knicks. You got
Yeah.
too many powers right there. So
Yeah.
anything? Did you happen to? You didn't watch the fights. You were probably traveling at that time, right?
No, but I did catch, man. You know what? Berlanga, man.
Berlanga?
You know what? But I'm getting. But you know what? They're talking that this guy, his raps look a little suspect, man.
They
And
did
like
mention
and if you look, did you talk to your brother George when you look? Because I know you guys are boxers and you can like automatically see. So if
I
you look
actually
at
just heard about that today. I'm actually gonna talk to George after this.
Yeah,
I
man.
just heard about
So,
that
like-
maybe about 6 hours ago.
So if you remember the whole thing back in the day with Miguel Cotto and Margarito, right, and the whole raps thing, like it was like speculations that like Margarito, they were like making his raps like what were they doing? Like making them
Plaster.
like rock
It was
hard.
like plaster.
Yeah, so like you didn't get like full wind of it till like months down the line. So like because they downplayed it, right? And then all the evidence came out that it was true that he was plastering, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like they did a rematch, right? I don't know, man. When you look at this guy's raps, I was looking on the internet, I was like doing like a zoom in the pictures. Yo, there's some questionable pictures on those raps, man. I think there's some plaster in there. And if that's the case, because
it would be
Berlanga,
huge.
no, but Berlanga's skill set is way better than this guy's skill set, man.
Yeah, but he was only in there with Cotto, and I mean I think Cotto took it a little easy after certain rounds with them. I don't think he was tested. I don't think he's ever been tested, and he was.
Who, Berlanga?
I really don't think so. Cotto was the only one that he really fought, and it was a mismatch, and Cotto knew about it. So that's why I was never big on him. Never big on him.
No, but
He had too much of a mouth. He too much in the mouth, and I just wasn't big on him. We'll see.
I don't know, man. I don't think he should have. The way he lost, bro, he lost like he was a scrub, like a rookie. He shouldn't have lost like that. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
he
man.
did get out. He did get knocked out pretty bad.
No, that was crazy. That's why. I mean, if he got knocked out once, all right, but he got knocked out 3 times in the same round. And this guy is like, he's not like a purebred fighter.
He was still undefeated though. Whoa, you got. Someone needs to whoop.
Oh.
Lowe's, anything else? Because we're gonna make it short because I don't want to cut into your time or your
No,
vacation.
no,
That's
it's all
your time.
good. We're getting ready. We're getting ready for dinner right now. The only thing is that there's some out of fantasy football news. Did you hear about the running back, rookie running back out of the Cleveland Browns getting arrested for domestic violence? So that's pretty big, man. The NFL, they're really big on domestic violence.
Yeah.
So right now, he hasn't, the only thing that I'm worried about, that he's a top running back that was drafted in the NFL draft. And if he pleads guilty to the charges and he doesn't work out a deal with the person who's like putting those charges on him, they might drop a hefty suspension on him. He might be looking at 6 to 8 weeks, possibly to a year.
And you know what? Cleveland should have signed Chubb again. They should have signed him.
Yeah. So the only thing is that I think what's going to happen is that he's going to cop a plea. He's going to pay off the person who's charging him with those domestic violence charges, and they're probably going to drop it down to probably like 2 to 4. He's going to pay him off.
I could see that.
He's a rookie, man. He's going to have to pay him off.
Yep, he has to. But Los, we're going to end it, my man. Yo,
right,
enjoy,
man, no
be safe. Tell his fam to have a good flight home and enjoy.
I got it, man. No doubt,
End it
man.
out.
Thanks, man. All right, guys. Hey, man, thank you for listening. We're live from Mexico. We'll be back on next week, Tuesday. I'll see you next week. D, you'll be on vacation. Everybody, God bless and enjoy. And thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, Los. Peace.
Professionals.
They say how this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bank rolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle, stack that dough, forget your hustle on. Go ride for your brother when he